Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas, day number 5, is where we find ourselves in this 7-day journey, and we find ourselves at our third and final stop of the cruise, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Lots of fun stuff to get into today. Let's go ahead and get it started. Day number 5. It begins right now.
Another new port.
And here's the view from the bridge. We're looking at a pretty busy road. It doesn't look busy right now, but it comes and goes, waves of traffic, and then a big shopping center right behind it. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. It's Friday, Friday, Puerto Vallarta Friday. Yeah, wash it, yeah, everybody.
Any day you can start with Backstreet Boys is perfect. Everybody. Stay hydrated.
Yeah. And here's the proper view. Looks like we'll come outside and be able to walk down one of these here paths out to the main area and exit to the city streets. We'll be able to go on our way out and about there. It's got some interesting stuff there. There's a Sam's Club right there, a Walmart, the Galerías Vallarta shopping mall. That's pretty interesting. And lots of hotels and such all around here. See the mountains in the distance?
Huge mountains.
Yeah, those are proper.
Deck 1.
Da 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 da. Officially in a new port.
So right when you get off the ship, there's some local vendors selling all kinds of different things. And when you come around, they do have taxis here that you can get. I don't know if this is true. I read these are federal taxis and they're more expensive, but if you actually exit the gates and go out into the city, you can get city taxis that are cheaper. You can get a bus. You can even get Uber. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
So we're heading outside. We're gonna go around here and go through the gates to get outside because Uber cannot pick up in here. And we'll be on our way to our destination. This also seems like a good time to talk about the lack of excursion options for this itinerary, at least through Royal Caribbean. So of course we've been to Cabo San Lucas, we've been to Mazatlan, and now Puerto Vallarta. And for all of those destinations, there really was a limited option. I think one of the most was like there were 9 excursions at one place. I think one had 6 and one only had 3.
This was the one that only had 3.
Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. So that's kind of why we've just been figuring out our own stuff to do here. That's what we're doing today as well. We're trying to find our way out of here. Look at these big gates and fences. They're gonna send us all the way around here. Should point out that while we're starting to really wind our way around here, they do offer complimentary transportation on electric style golf carts. I'm sure they would be looking for gratuity in that situation. I can't swear to it because we're not utilizing it, but it did say complimentary. Oh, there's one right there. They're loading up right there, and it takes you back over towards the ship. Here's a map to help us get oriented. So we just came in from the gate over there, and now we're in this like port shopping and entertainment area. So you see here, so we look back across Sam's Club, Walmart. So basically kind of came right around here, walked through, wound around here, and now we're here and looking to get the exit.
Our path has led us to this like shopping center kind of area, and it's really nice. It's AC'd, it's cool.
Okay.
And there's toucans and flamingos. Lots of tropical birds are present in stuffed versions.
That's what we're looking for.
I love it, 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 I love it. January 21st and Christmas, oh, I fell off a step, still is happening.
So this will give a good idea of where we're at. So the ship parked there is the same area our ship is parked at. And then this is the shopping center that we could see from across, and the Walmart and Sam's Club was right there. And so basically we came out and walked along here, through here and around, and now we're in this big building on our way out. Ooh, looks like a macaw display here. No macaws currently, but it's very nice looking. Just follow the signs. Authorized taxis and exit this way. So now now we exited the shopping mall finally.
Which the shopping area was really big.
Yeah, it was. It was nice in there too.
Yeah.
They totally make you do the roundabout to send you through all the shops.
Yeah, so like instead of just you being able to cut straight through, like they send you through the whole shopping area before you can exit, which understandable on their part.
Right, but now we're essentially out almost to the street area here. We can go try to grab an Uber. Now we were just told by someone who sells tickets and tours here that the taxi is about the same price, because he asked how much the Uber charged us. So you could definitely do a taxi. The reason we did Uber, honestly, is just because it's just kind of easier, and it'll just charge to my credit card, my account.
So where we're going is $8, and where are we going?
We're going to the Malécon Boardwalk area.
Yeah, so we just learned about it yesterday. So apparently it's like this boardwalk that like hugs the beach, and they have like these cool sculptures and stuff like that. And it leads to the historic district, which has like all these really pretty buildings. So we're gonna do our own little walking tour today.
Very excited about that. And the Uber is on the way. We got 10 minutes and it'll be here at the Shell. We are here. This is where we got dropped off. It's kind of the beginning. This is the inn that's closer to the cruise terminal. So we'll be walking that way, away from it.
And then when we get to like the end of this boardwalk kind of area, then we'll be in the historic area.
But we see the first of the many statues along the seaside over there. Let's go take a closer look. This is pretty cool. It's like all nautical. Almost looks like Poseidon or something. And those birds are real. That's not part of the statue. They're just chilling out up there. And you can come right out here to the water. Now there's rocks here, but there is an area you can go down the beach, walk down the beach, go for a swim, whatever you want. Now it is interesting that even though we come out here, we cannot see the cruise ship. We cannot see Navigator of the Seas because it's up in the little channel. We're going to turn. We're gonna head this way. We're not gonna walk on the beach though. We're gonna actually get on the boardwalk and go.
I don't want to walk to the birds.
Pelicans, lots. I guess the fish just came in.
This is our next group of sculptures, and it's amazing. So we have like a little boat here, a very slender whale, a bird that's been transformed into a harp, essentially, and then like a lighthouse looking thing with a water hourglass. That's so cool. Serenade me with your Avery instrument. It's beautiful. It sounds just like ocean water.
Right?
I had no idea. If you push on the tongue, the water squirts.
Oh, we're gonna get some swinging action up here. I like this one. Chelsy said it looks friendly. I say it looks like a Pokemon. Pokemon?
I want to mention as we make our way through, there are obviously plenty of shops you can go to, but there's also plenty of restaurants, from McDonald's to Lobster Place to Mexican cuisine. Pretty much anything you would want you can find if you get hungry. What does this one look like to you?
Human and snail become one. The next installation has several pieces. It's like almost like different people made into thrones.
Let's pick the throne that best represents us.
Okay.
Okay.
Which seat will you take? Sitting on an astrological throne.
You want to know the reason why?
Why?
Sometimes I feel like my head's up in the clouds.
Oh,
Much like this person up here.
that's an interesting perspective.
Or my head's up in space.
Hmm.
Or I'm looking up. Something like that. I felt drawn to this one.
Okay, okay.
Color me not surprised.
I love octopi too much to pass on this one.
If you were going to transfigure into an animal, it probably would be an octopus.
Yes.
Cat or octopus.
Oh, good call.
Strong, both strong contenders, but octopus, one of your favorites.
Oh, at first I was like, well, this is interesting, because we couldn't see the rest of it. It's still interesting. It was hidden behind the palm tree. The ladder, and the kids are climbing up. No one has the ladder secured. So much to take in here. Everywhere you look, there's a restaurant, a shop, people going by, cars going by, a little lighthouse thing here. Senor Frog's official store, which I don't know if we've ever seen that. And then, of course, the art installations continue.
Lighthouse, that's no lighthouse. You want to see a lighthouse? Make sure you watch yesterday's video. That was a lighthouse.
Okay, I think this one is my personal favorite yet. Announcing King Triton.
Or Poseidon.
Or Neptune. Also, that over there is a Christmas tree that says Puerto Vallarta, and it's made out of sand.
Real sand, not pretend sand.
Not squand. Remember that? 90s kids? Also, the whole walkway looks pretty much like this, but at certain spots they will have these pebbles arranged to make different shapes. Mostly sea creatures, but there's been some different things. Flowers, shells, and whatnot. Ah, just a bit down from the Senor Frog shop is Senor Frog's itself.
But there was another one right when we started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They really like the Senor Frogs here. A couple things to see next to Senor Frogs. In the distance, we see the top of the famous church here. That is pretty outstanding looking. And behind us, we find the big letters, Puerto Vallarta, plus someone riding a seahorse. Oh, and down this little side street, I see all of these umbrellas suspended. It's very reminiscent of like the umbrella street in Puerto Rico and San Juan, which when we went to, the umbrellas weren't up. They had a bunch of like Olympic stuff up. But that's pretty cool. And here's a closer look at the umbrellas. All of them are yellow except this red one. Interesting. They have lights up too, obviously not on right now. But I bet at night this looks really beautiful. And you can see right back out to the ocean. This is cool. I don't know if these are for sale or they just put them out here for people to enjoy, but they have all these like big rocking horses. And coming around the bend, we've got Lucky Day.
I love that my horse is called Lucky Day.
And there's the payout on the 2-6 Quinella. Now you said that these arches are famous.
I think they're like one of the most like famous like of the statue art along the boardwalk.
Okay.
It's definitely a very popular photo spot.
Well, and it's some sort of like amphitheater as well here. Right now it's March of the Pigeons.
Oh no.
But they're up on the arch as well. Arches, I should say. But very cool. I think this artist found their purpose in life. Unfortunately, it looks like this is normally a fountain, but it's not spraying currently. This one's interesting.
I call it Minesweeper.
Oh, good one. Mind your distance, though. Those balloons can be a bit dodgy. I guess now we take the elevated path. Alright, I think we've pretty much exited the Malécon area. Just kind of more on the proper beach now. There is something we do want to see, and it should just be up a little bit further. So we're gonna go check that out, and we're gonna head back. And we're here, Hotel Playas Los Arcos. You wanted to see this facade. Looks like little colorful houses.
I love it so much.
Got the construction going right across.
It really makes the ambiance what it is.
Yeah, how about these colors? We got a little green down there, red, purple, orange. I like this one, like the teal. Very cool. Just built in on the side of the hotel here. And right next to all that, look at this beautiful restaurant.
Oh my gosh, if we were eating here, I would want to eat here. This place is so pretty.
And outside too.
What's really cool is that this colorful wall is part of the Hotel Playa Los Arcos, and it's not like an entry point for it or anything. It's just like a very colorful facade, but I'm so glad that they made it like this because we really enjoyed it. This place is too beautiful. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, it's amazing. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking, so we do have to go.
Just consider yourself lucky that they're doing construction over there and it's loud, and that is the only reason why I'm not moving into this yellow and orange building today. So just to give you a better idea about where those beautiful buildings were, this sidewalk right here, we came this way, and it was the same exact boardwalk that we were walking on the whole time. We just kept going straight, straight, straight. And remember that bridge that we saw? About 5 minutes after we crossed that bridge, we got to this point, and we turn, and then the colorful buildings are right through there. They're kind of far back, so you have to keep a weather eye out, but totally accessible, totally free, and beautiful. Now it's time to catch our Uber back to the ship. Bye, beautiful buildings. As we could get to the terminal.
Well, obviously it was longer because we had already walked that span.
Sure.
And there's traffic right now. It is a lot busier than it was this morning. But I would say that was like 20 minutes maybe?
20 minutes? And how long, or how much did the Uber cost?
$8 with tip.
Oh,
like
it was
right around there.
It was only $8 again? Wow.
It was really cheap.
So we had a full day of fun for only 16 bucks.
That's right.
Nice. Good work. Whoa, in the shopping mall that you have to walk through in order to get back to the ship. Look, this is an ice cream shop, and it has a bunch of jukeboxes.
Diner style.
Diner style.
Look at the colors. There's Navigator of the Seas, but look what's going on here. We got a pirate ship.
It's a pirate party.
It is a pirate party. All right, back on board Navigator of the Seas. I think this hallway art that we pass every day on the way to and from our room is indicative of where we're heading next.
JR Express. You could say it's a drive-in.
Up on the pool decks where we find ourselves again. Of course, we have feasted at El Loco Fresh already during this sailing, but now we turn and we come to the other side and we find Johnny Rockets. Of course, this is an additional cost, but we love eating here. And this one is Johnny Rockets Express. You might have heard Chelsy mention that. It's not a sit-down. You see, it's just a walk-up counter, and it works a little bit different than the other Johnny Rockets on board, or on other ships, excuse me. Here is a look at the menu. So you can make it a combo. 1 entree, 1 soda, and 1 side for $7.99, and a side for $1.99. So it's a little bit cheaper than the cover charges on other ships, but you're limited. When you pay the cover charge on other ships, you can just get as much as you want. And the shakes are obviously separate costs per the usual. Drinks are up. I don't drink soda, so I just told him I was good, and then Chelsy said, well, why don't you order me a double cherry Coke? So, cherry Coke for her, cherry Coke for me that I'm giving to her. And then we also got our milkshakes. So I think Chelsy went with vanilla, I'm pretty sure, and I did Oreo, which I've never done from Johnny Rocket, so I'm sure that'll be pretty good. And then food is on the way. And I think Chelsy went with the original, got some fries as her side. I went with the spicy Houston, and got bacon cheese fries for my side. And we are off. So long, Puerto Vallarta. We have enjoyed our time here and at our other stops in Mazatlan and Cabo San Lucas as well. This Mexican Riviera itinerary has been quite nice, but it is time to start making our way back to Los Angeles. And this is pretty cool. When we left, they don't turn around like right where you park in like a turning basin. They back it out all the way out here. When you're well clear, spin it around, then we head out.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Ferrying around town.
Technique. The faintest little sunset you ever did see. All right, friends, that is going to do it for day number 5 on board Royal Caribbean's Navigator in the seas. And as we said, that's going to do it for our ports as well. We are headed back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I know we have barely even scratched the surface of the ship. We had 3 brand new ports, and we spent most of those days out on the port. So I really hope you all enjoyed these port videos, these port specific videos, and us exploring them for the first time. But fret not if you are really looking for Navigator content and stuff to do on board. That is going to be coming a lot in the next couple days, because we are ending this cruise with 2 days at sea.
And we hope we'll see you back for tomorrow, day number 6, on board Day at Sea. We'll be back here on Navigator of the Seas. Hey, if you're interested in coming on board Navigator of the Seas or sailing with Royal Caribbean in general, we can help make that happen as travel agents. It's completely free to you, no charge whatsoever. Your price won't increase at all, as opposed to booking direct. So feel free to reach out via that travel agent information. It's in the description of this video. You can also visit our website, HoffmanHappyTravels.com. If you've recently booked, you might be able to transfer your booking to our agency completely free of cost. So feel free to reach out about that too. All right, that's going to do it for today. See you back tomorrow. Day number 6 will begin back on board Navigator of the Seas. But until then, we're signing off for tonight. See you tomorrow.
Happy travels!